Good morning, everybody. I hope that you're doing well and I hope you had a great weekend. All right, so I've already laid out and chosen the cards here this morning because I started recording and it became a bit of a long story, and it seemed as if I wasn't going to have enough space to actually record this, and I didn't want to get it cut off halfway. Okay, so when I got up this morning, I was hearing all kinds of messages about healing, being gentle with yourself, all of this kind of thing. And so I have been called to do a reading on healing and what needs to be healed. All right. So here see, I've got the Archangel Raphael healing cards by Doreen Virtue, the Earth Wisdom Oracle, which is based on the Celtic mythology and Celtic belief systems. And for me, these are the two that I just needed to use. All right. So we're focusing on healing what needs to be healed because I feel as if there is a huge need for healing right now, whether it's emotionally, spiritually, physically. I know a lot of people that aren't well, and it's not just the corona thing. I think the toll of being in this state of fear and panic and being put through this virtual hell that we've been put through over the past couple of months has really taken its toll on certain people. There have also been other kinds of losses. I've recently heard of somebody that I've known my whole life almost who lost her very young child. So, there's all kinds of traumas and tragedies and things happening around us, and we need to take time to realize that we are often in this state of just coping and survival, which is really not good for us. And we're being told today, or you're being told today, as well as me, that we need to now focus on healing. All right, it's time to focus on that, to give ourselves a bit of a break and to realize what needs to be healed and what is blocking us and what is preventing us from healing. So, the first card that I got up this morning was the Prosperity card. This is from the Earth Wisdom Oracle. And also, just before I begin, I want to mention here there are going to be things that I'm going to read out, like God and the angels want to help you. So depending on your spiritual or religious belief system or persuasion, that might mean something different for you. All right. So instead of God, you would like to use the term the universe or spirit or my guardians, whatever the case is. All right. Please appropriate it to your belief system. These are tools for us to get messages through. It's not about who believes what. It's about you taking what is meaningful for you. All right, that's what's important. Also, when it comes to angelic energies, everyone has different belief systems around it. I personally don't believe that it's a person with wings. They are universal consciousness energy that comes in different ways and shapes and forms. One is for healing, one is for messages, one is for communication and strength, one is for protection, whatever you believe. All right, please take it in the vein in which it is intended, which is to help you and to pass on some information that is important to you. So appropriate it to whatever you need. Okay, so the first card that came up was Prosperity, and this Prosperity card, let me just get it a bit more focused for you. There we go. This is showing this trough that is running over. All right, it's full, it's abundant, it's flowing. The moon is full as well. There is the most beautiful scenery here, and it's very peaceful and calm. And we need to focus on abundance here in our mentality. And this is not just about money. Very important to stress. When we talk about abundance, we talk about abundance in many things. Abundance in joy, abundance in having family around you or friends around you that are meaningful, that believe in what you believe in and want to support you in the life that you want to live. All of these kinds of things. Have you got an abundance of health? What is it that you want to focus on getting an abundance of? What do you need more importantly? So for some people, for them to be well is more important for them to have money, which is really the right priority to have, okay? But then also we need money in order to maintain our health sometimes. So whatever it is that you need to work on with in terms of prosperity, these cards are lovely in that they have a plant and a stone or a crystal with their association. So here we have the money plant that does resemble the full moon if you look carefully, and it shows the fullness of power and blessings and abundance. And it's got this dendritic agate as well that's known for plenitude. It's the stone of money and abundance. We can also use the citrine, all right, or many green stones and yellow stones are associated with money. So I chose these cards first here, and then I chose the third lot, and they, as they usually do, I was going to say ironically, but this is like divine intervention in my opinion. The meditation card came up. So it says here, Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and my body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Now, peace, health, and wellness can also be a form of abundance for you. Okay, maybe that's what you need abundance of. For me, that is abundance. Peace, health, and wellness represents abundance for me. That is what it's all about. Sorry, I really battle with the focus today. So, for me, this is also, you can work on manifestation in your meditations. You can work on feeling abundant, knowing that it's coming into your life, being grateful for it, sending out gratitude for abundance. Because remember, I always tell you guys, gratitude equals abundance. It's like a scientific formula. If you send it out and you're grateful and you're sending out thanks universe for what I've got, the universe says, oh, okay, well, you're thankful for what you have, I'll give you more of that. It's literally that simple. Okay, clear your aura. This is about getting rid of any emotional or spiritual pests, any physical pests. If you've got somebody around you that's a negative influence, or something in your life that's a negative influence, a bad habit you have, something like that you need to work on, then this is what it's about, okay? It's about clearing your physical and energetic body and bringing yourself back into balance. This is very important. So, not only to get your mind into a state of abundance, but also to get your body into a state of abundance and get it clear of anything that is negative, anything that is kind of dragging you down or causing these dark spots of negativity or blockages. Okay, this is the time to get rid of this kind of thing. So maybe you want to do an energy session like the ones I do, where I clear all the negativity or the blockages, or you want to do a chakra session, get rid of it. Maybe you need to go for Reiki. Maybe you just need to have a salt bath. And I always say to people, have a salt bath, soak yourself in it, feel the negativity being removed, because salt is a wonderful negativity remover. When you pull the plug, imagine all of that water running down the drain and the negativity with it. You can even rinse your body after you've done that too, to make sure you get rid of every ounce of it. All right. But this is also, in the picture here, you see the pennyroyal plant, which cleanses your aura, it lifts your vibration, it lifts your mood, and it protects against any kind of spiritual pests or anything that is not of a high vibration. All right, bloodstone as well is in this picture, and this is a very powerful etheric cleanser to get rid of anything that's just not what you want in your life right now. Okay, so the book says here, practice good spiritual hygiene, just as you practice physical hygiene. Spend time with people and things or places that raise your vibration, which is a great way to shake the aura free of unwanted etheric debris. Develop practices that, like a hungry toad, take care of spiritual pests and insects and keep your aura pure. Alright, so these are these spiritual practices like meditation, getting rid of all of these things. This one says stretch. Okay, and it says here, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by my side and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. Again, he's a healing energy, all right, a healing universal energy. So maybe you need to stretch in the mornings. Maybe there's a call for you to do a little bit more exercise, to be mindful. Or maybe you do something like Tai Chi, which encompasses that. All right, so meditation, stretching, these are all the kind of things that you can do, as opposed to maybe sitting reading the newspaper or watching the TV and watching all these things that are going on in the world that are negative and eating junk food. What are we doing to raise our vibration, to put ourselves in a better state of mind? And finally, here we have the understanding card. So when I saw this card, I heard water under the bridge, get over it. Okay, that's a very blunt way to say it, to say get over it, because some things you don't just get over. It's simply not that simple. Some things are really hectic, traumatic. Some people, we feel like we can never forgive them for what they've done. Or maybe we're battling to forgive ourselves for what we've done to somebody, about something, not done something, not taken an opportunity, whatever it is that you need to forgive Forgive yourself, forgive other people. Get to a place also of understanding if you can. In some cases, there is, that's just not possible, but in other cases, perhaps when we have now gotten older and reached a stage of spiritual and emotional maturity that we weren't at before, we understand why certain people did certain things, because now as adults we see why adults make certain choices and we realize their choices are difficult or whatever the case is here. But this is about getting to a place of understanding, walking in somebody else's shoes, trying to be compassionate with what they or may be going through. All right, because also this prevents us from being in balance. And I feel like this could be a relationship between two specific people. So maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's a partner or an ex-partner or somebody you knew that betrayed you and you just decided you're never going to forgive them. All right, but perhaps there's somebody or something in your life, even if it's one of many. Maybe there's one thing that you can get to a place of understanding now and move on. Okay, so with the understanding card, the the herb or the plant here is cinquefoil, which they say promotes the ability to see somebody else's point of view and unravels hindrances to you understanding. And then we've got dioptase, which enhances your heart-centered communication. So all of this is about the heart. When we see healing, when we see Raphael, we see green. You'll notice everything's green. The heart chakra is green as well. And this is where most of our healing and our forgiveness comes from. Okay. This is about creating a bridge between people and groups. It's about putting our ego aside. It's about centering ourselves with the intent to understand things, what people have gone through, why they do what they do. And once you can see all sides, you can maybe act as a peacemaker, or you can help other people release biases and their point of views and get to a place of compassion and understanding. Maybe that's what your role is. Maybe this is about you helping other people get to that point. All right, or maybe you need to do it yourself. And like I say, we've got, relationships are lessons. That's exactly what their purpose is. And perhaps we've had 20 relationships in our lives and this just pertains to one. But if we get that one and out of the way and we can roll that one boulder out of our way, then that lightens our load. All right, this one here says forgiveness heals. Again, very appropriate. It came up in line with this one. And it says, Dear God and the Archangel Raphael, I'm willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want: peace and health. All right. So even with things like weight loss and all of these things, you can ask yourself, what do I want now? Do I want instant gratification? Do I want to shout at this person? Do I want to stay angry with this person because it makes me feel justified? Or do I want to eventually have peace and health? We have to decide, what do we want now and what do we want most? And that's a very good practice in anything you do. Even if you're you're trying to cut down on eating unhealthy food, like this is saying here, change your habits a bit. If we've been in the holiday season eating all kinds of junk, say to yourself, oh, I've picked up so much weight. Think, what do I want now and what do I want most? And am I doing it in a healthy way? Because please don't think that I am condoning anyone starving themselves to death or anything like that. Okay, and most importantly, what I do when I do a reading, I often shuffle the deck and I get the cards that I want, and then I turn the deck of cards around. I explain this to a lot of clients, but I never actually show them. I turn the deck of cards around, and the bottom of the deck, you'll see when I do a reading for you, it's always the one that looks like this. We have twisted it and put the deck at the bottom, okay? This has always got a very important message, and I love to pick this card for people. And this one says, increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. All right, and the message I got with this one wasn't just that in particular, but I feel as if you are battling with these things, or you can't get yourself to meditate, or you can't get yourself to get up and stretch in the morning, these don't need to be taken literally. It's just saying, thank you for being with me, motivating me to take action, motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways, helping me to get the energy to maybe have a conversation where I move towards forgiveness, whatever the reason is here or whatever you need here. Do you see the help that's here? There's always help and support. This is very much the same as that. And yes, they are angel cards, but still there's this element of this help and support, and you need to realize that it's there. Okay, and you need to realize also that if you think, often we say, well, I just don't have the energy to deal with the situation. This is exactly what this is. This is saying, I will give you the energy. Spirit will give you the energy, whether it comes through God, the universe, your angels, your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, whatever your belief system is. You are going to be given the resources and the energy to do this if your intent is to heal yourself or to heal that situation. If you heal a situation, you inadvertently heal yourself. Okay, and this is what we need to learn. This is what we need to be working towards all the time, because we are here on a mission to learn things, to gain knowledge, to have experiences, and some of them are really not what we think we came here for, but maybe the lesson there is to learn how to heal and to learn how to then in turn help others to heal and teach them how to heal. So you never know why you go through an experience, and I can tell you that personally I have gone through some things and I think this is crazy. Why does this need to happen? And I'll literally have a client a week later that's gone through the same thing. And I actually end up in a place of gratitude for what I perceived as a really terrible thing or a horrible lesson to learn, because I say thank you for that. Because now I know how to help this person. Now I know how to give them the shortcut and not have to do it the hard way like I did. Now I can feel purposeful in helping someone, and when I say to them, I know how you feel, I can say it and be truthful. I do know how they feel. And this helps me in my job, and I'm eternally grateful for it. So we never know why things happen the way they do, or why we come across people we do, and why we then have to mend a relationship that turned out terribly. Maybe a friendship goes bad, whatever the situation is, but do yourself the favor, okay, of getting yourself into this abundance mindset, of forgiving yourself and others, of putting time aside to look after yourself. All of these things are going to help you to raise your vibration to get to a better place. Okay, I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful week. I will see you during the week for the card of the day on Telegram if you're on my channel. Otherwise, I will see you again soon. Take care. Have a lovely day. Bye.